everyone! Today we're going to do some more talking to the text, but this time it will be with your Essay 1 assignment sheet. And so I'm ready to talk to the text. I've got my pen, my highlighter, I even have my syllabus here. I've got my Black History Month article because the essay assignment sheet is going to talk about that article, and just in case I need it, I have my West Guide to Writing. So let's get started. Essay 1 assignment sheet. African American History Month. What do you think? So I guess that's kind of what the essay is going to be about. I also see this Black History Month graphic that Professor Norris put here. And the assignment sheet, let's see how long it is. It's the first 2 pages looks like it's talking about the essay assignment. And then there's another page that says pre-writing at the top. Then the next page, it says essay outline form. And then components of a successful English 28 argument essay. And I know that this is an essay rubric with the criteria for doing well on the essay on the front and on the back. So I'm going to start with the first couple pages, the essay 1, just the assignment sheet. And so looking up here at the top, I see it says, to earn full credit, you must turn in all of the following. So I guess this is a list of all the things I have to turn in order to get full credit for the essay. So the first thing, all pre-writing and thesis statement and outline due online, February 27th. So I'm going to highlight that date so I know on that date, online, I've got to turn in my pre-writing, thesis statement, and my outline. Then the typed first draft, which is required, I'll only earn half credit for the assignment without this draft on the due date, is due in class on March 4th. Then the final draft is due in class on March 6th. So the only thing that's due online is the pre-writing, thesis statement, and outline. Then I also have a writing improvement journal entry, number 3, which is due online before the 3/6 class meeting. That's interesting. Maybe I'll ask about that. I wonder, what is that? If it's due online, maybe I can look on Etudes for it, and that might help me. Okay. So let me double check the syllabus for these dates just to make sure they're the same. So February 27th, due online, essay 1, pre-writing, and outline. Okay, so that is the same. And then we've got a whole week classes before. March 4th. And then it says, essay 1, draft 1. And that's a Tuesday. So I'll know that. Tuesday. And then March 6th is a Thursday. And the syllabus says, essay 1 final draft, March 6th. Okay, got that. So let's find out what this essay is about. It says you have read the Facts on File article, Black History Month. For this assignment, you will type an essay, so it has to be typed, in MLA format that summarizes and responds to that article. Your essay will respond to this question. Should people in the United States continue to observe African American History Month? So this is the essay question. My essay is going to answer this question. And then it says, follow these steps to complete a successful essay. So I guess this is a list of steps I have to follow in order to complete the essay. So there are 9 steps. Wow. So it looks like Professor Norris has gone into a lot of detail to help me complete the essay successfully, just like she says. And I want to be successful. So the first step says, review the article Black History Month and think about the two opposing sides in the article. Which side did you favor? So she's asking me to review the article and think about the two sides in the article. Then, watch filmmaker Shakuri Hassan Tillman's 1-hour documentary, More Than a Month. And then here's the information. And she talked about this in class, and I think that the week of the 25th and 27th, we're going to watch this together as a class. And then she says, now think about how you might answer the question above and why. So that's this question. Should people in the United States continue to observe African American History Month? Then she goes to the next step. The next step looks like she's got sample thesis statements here. So I need to go through and read all of these 9 steps carefully before I get started on this assignment. And it should help me do a good job. And I can also always email Professor Norris questions if once I finish reading the 9 steps, I have questions. So that's a model of talking to the text. Of course, you're going to actually read all of the steps, but you want to make sure that you are interacting with the text and that you're writing down any questions you have, and you can email me with those questions or ask me in class, leave me a voicemail message, or you can also ask your classmates, and you got other resources on campus. So I know you'll do great